Should we talk about SUBMETA?
SUBMETA, yes. Yeah. We're on SUBMETA as of what, yesterday?
Yes, I think it's live now. So maybe we can talk about I suppose at least from the way I see it, we've got so many people from our gym that travel halfway across the world to train at B Team. Already at a pretty good gym, I think.
Some of those cowards go to Newark.
But yeah, it's the place that people want to be. People want to train at B Team, and obviously most people from around the real world can't be there all the time. So this is kind of like an online academy where it's kind of like you're in the room, not just for your SUBMETA for this anyway. It's like, it's going to get a real insight into how you guys are training. You get to see roles with you and the other members of the B Team and guests and, some more high profile roles they wouldn't normally get to see. What else you got? You doing a lot more narration. So probably getting to see your mindset, what you're thinking. What else have you got?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tons of narrated rolling footage. And like you said, the rounds that we don't want to just give away for free. The YouTube channel is meant to represent the vibe of the gym. Yep. I think get a bit of the atmosphere, but it doesn't show enough details for, I think, you know what I mean? We can't just keep putting out full rolls, The YouTube format, I don't think it's good for that. People don't have the attention span for that. But the people that watch the YouTube that are they see a highlight reel of a roll and they're like, I want to see how that actually went down.
Yeah.
Or even some of the better rolls. We don't want to just be giving out me and Nicky Rod killing each other for free on YouTube,
Yeah.
We'll at least put we'll put those beatings behind the paywall.
Yeah.
So it'll be sort of behind the scenes stuff, classes, and a lot of Q&As. Obviously today was a very intellectual Q&A at in Iceland. So
yeah,
along those lines, yeah.
Yeah, so it's obviously different. I have a SUBMETA page. Mine's predominantly built around courses, and kind of structured on a topic where I've got a structured course similar to an instructional that you'd make, and mine's got multiple ones of them. Yours, because it's B Team, it's the whole team. It makes more sense for you guys to sell instructionals as a separate thing, and this is more this is the B Team, and you get more training footage and techniques, and there are you've put some technique filmed techniques up.
Oh, for
as
sure,
well,
yeah.
Right?
Some clips as well. Ours is obviously priced cheaper because we have to take into account the burden of Ethan Krellenstein's content being on SUBMETA, so it balance balances out. I think what are we doing? $12.95.
I think for a month you guys are $12.99, or under annual subscription it works out to be $10.99 or $10.59 or something per month. So
yeah, ours will be more like people that have Patreons and stuff. More targeted, sort of behind the scenes stuff.
It's pretty. I mean, that's what I think a lot of the time one of the best ways to learn, you just want to watch lots of rolling footage of your favorite grappler.
Oh,
we always used to go on MG, and I used to go on MG in action and just didn't watch. It wasn't always techniques. It was just rolls, but obviously you're gonna have everything there. So
yeah. I mean, a lot of the footage I'll put up, I might sometimes I think narrating the whole roll is kind of it might be key moments in the roll. Really go deep on one exchange. Yeah. Sometimes I think that's almost more beneficial. Sometimes you'd see comp footage. I'd watch comp footage breakdowns back in the day, but there would be guys, I can't remember the names of the channels, but they would just deep dive on one single sequence.
Yeah.
Because it was so interesting, so hard to figure out.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff up there already. I think you had one on EBI rule set. I think it was it attacking?
Oh, was it my one?
Yeah.
Oh, I did the two most important things to know for EBI overtime, I think.
Yeah.
The reverse hitchhiker and how to escape the body triangle on the underhook side.
Yeah. So that's an interesting look. That was a standalone video and you'll be filming quite a lot of them. So the plan is to release 3 or 4, maybe more, possibly videos a week or whatever you can
Yeah, it'll be more targeted like that, more specific. Whereas like typically for an instructional, you kind of film the whole thing. Like most of the time we're working on one or two things at a
Yep.
time, you know? So to be mostly releasing the things I'm working on right now,
Yep.
rather than having to wait for a time to put that in a full instructional.
Yep.
I don't know what the other guys are doing on there. Nicky Rod's probably speaking caveman on there, so it'll be entertaining. You'll get good technique. You won't know what any of it's called. Nicky Ryan.
And so you've started at the end of class doing discuss, like you get everyone around, anyone got questions. I think I was chatting to Seth, but you guys would be like maybe doing that on particular topics as well. So it'd be something that someone can search, like, you know, high step passing Q&A, you know, and you'll have like a Q&A on high step pass and people will ask different questions and so on. And I think like probably that's one of the things, you know, we're talking about New Wave versus B Team, but I think you guys are a bit more like, from what I understand, it's a bit more like collective, like you're all growing, like you're taking inspiration a bit from everywhere, whereas New Wave's a bit more top down.